Party people in the place to be. Live from 58 Dream Street, Greg and James beat 'em up. It's your favorite show on Twitch, where
Greg and
James play beat 'em ups. Not just any beat 'em up.
every beat 'em up.
And here we are after yet another unanticipated hiatus, although it was my catastrophe this time, not Greg's. Although actually, you know what, also I had the coat. We just, between the two of us, contribute a lot of Tuesday catastrophes.
Yeah.
To the schedule.
It happens.
Hey, no catastrophes this week. Just a proper Tuesday. Not even such a bad Tuesday, considering that here in Canada, it was the cruelest kind of long weekend of all. A long weekend where the Monday is the long weekend day.
Mm-hmm.
The little secret that they don't tell you when you're a kid and you're just excited to have a day off school is the one day you will come in on Tuesday and still have to do all the Monday stuff, but it'll also be Tuesday and the end of the week will be rushing at you. Completely unlike when Friday's off and everyone just stops caring and eases right into the weekend early.
Yep.
And then also...
Who really cares by Friday anyway?
Yeah. But then also, because if the people you interact with, for example, engineering students, are...
Just an example.
a little more, wired for this kind of thing. Hey, your mom in the house, ready for some beat 'em ups? Well, so are we, finally. And, yeah... they get another day on the weekend to send you emails that you do have to answer on Tuesday before you can do your Tuesday stuff, before you can even do your Monday stuff. It's a whole thing. Well, here we are. What's on the agenda? I don't know, because I have the games played sheet up and not the games to play.
Here we go.
Well, you know what? Hold on. Let's take a moment to
appreciate.
Hey, Cedric in the house. Just as a quick refresher for anyone who happens to be joining us for the first time, probably not live, but perhaps on YouTube. Greg and James Beat 'em Up is our ongoing exploration of the beat 'em up genre. Mm-hmm. In the first phase of our project, we not randomly selected a list. Oh, you totally missed Arabian
Yeah, you missed
Night,
that.
Mom. Yeah,
that
you gotta go catch that one on YouTube now.
Yeah.
In our first phase, we selected 40 notable or notable adjacent beat 'em ups through 1993, and we played them to get a feel for the genre and what it did in its early years and what it didn't do. Mm-hmm. And then now, phase 2, we're doing all the rest of them through 1993. That's a lot of extra games.
It is.
And indeed, as you can see, we're making progress.
This was a very popular arcade genre.
Now, as of game 87, Silent Dragon, we've played more phase 2 games than we had phase 1 games. Phase 2 is now the bulk of the Greg and James Beat 'em Up project.
Okay.
So what's on the agenda for tonight?
Well.
Ho, ho, ho. Well, last week we had a rare 3-game episode. Mm-hmm. So we figured, what the hell? Why not be unwarrantedly confident and put 3 games on the agenda again? We're probably only playing 2 of them. But if we can get to 3, we have a third one. So first will be Undercover Cops by Irem. Mm-hmm. This will be the 3rd beat 'em up we've played by Irem. Not necessarily their 3rd beat 'em up, because we're doing 1992 in no particular order.
Yeah.
But previously they made Blade Master, which was just a gory Golden Axe ripoff.
Yeah.
And they made Hook, which was not in any way a generic. It was very much itself. Yeah. It was trying to be Hook, and it succeeded.
Yeah, it really did.
It was a strong game.
It was.
It was way better than you'd expect. The licensed beat 'em up of Steven Spielberg's Hook that nobody remembers or ever speaks of.
Totally overestimated the recognizability of characters who were not either Peter Pan or Rufio. But good.
I was going to say maybe at the time, but no, because I was a child at the time. And no, we only knew that there was Rufio.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Thudbutt might have gotten over as a kid.
I'm sure he got over in the room, but who was going home thinking about the story of Thudbutt?
Yeah. Well, they didn't want to make Julia Roberts one of the characters, so they had to make some choices. So yeah, Irem's Undercover Cops will be first on the agenda. Then, if you were with us last time, you saw us leave by saying Sonic Blast Man, Taito's 1992 arcade effort, is on the agenda. Well, no, it's not.
Yeah.
Because, for one thing, Taito did not make a 1992 arcade game called Sonic Blast Man. They made an arcade game of Sonic Blast Man in 1990. Second issue. is that it's not a beat 'em up.
Nope.
Not at all.
Not in the least.
Rather, it's a punch force testing game.
Yep.
There were boxing gloves chained to the arcade cabinet, and then just a big pressure pad, and every stage was just like Sonic Blast Man's in a fight. Thought about action figure.
Gotta be.
Makes sense. I mean, obviously they were trying, like, if they got them into the beat 'em up, they were trying to get these characters over for merchandising purposes. Probably it would be unsafe for them to have put like a lead weight or something in the butt
just so
of
he
Thud Butt,
really
so you could thump them down on things. So Sonic Blast Man, just every enemy had certain number of like pounds per inch.
I think there was also quadrants on the pad too.
Maybe
where you could like hit areas of the screen.
Anyway, force. It's just like punch it. You have X number of punches. Can you punch hard enough?
I also did read that they got in trouble with that game as well because
they had to recall it. People
by 1995, I guess the pads were wearing out and people were just punching a hard metal machine and hurting themselves.
Yeah.
And then they tried to not report it, which is in fact
I saw.
a crime.
I didn't get the details of the case, but I did see that they had to settle for non-disclosure. So that's not ideal. Bad move, Taito. In a better move, when Taito brought Sonic Blast Man to the Super Nintendo, they did not try to mass market a punch measuring peripheral for the Super Nintendo. I don't think the business case was there, and I think there would probably have been a lot more lawsuits. Instead, they made it into a beat 'em up, and showing the great wisdom of a small handful of developers who were not actually showing much wisdom at all. They made it single player. So we're gonna join the adventures of Sonic Blast Man, a hero who does not have a sidekick.
Yeah. I mean, it's called Sonic Blast Man, not Sonic Blast Man and Friends.
Yeah, but Batman Returns, you can have Robin in there. I'm not sure they do.
I don't think they do.
They definitely don't. No, it's based on a movie that Robin's not in.
Yeah, Robin's not today until Batman Forever.
Well, there you go. All right. My bad, Taito. And then, if time allows, we will check out a totally different game from Taito, the 1992 arcade game Warrior Blade, Rasten Saga Episode 3, which is the third game in a series. This is not a New Hope gimmick, where they called it Episode 3 when it's the first one. But the first two were not beat-em-ups. They were side-scrollers.
Yeah.
We got a glimpse at it while we were setting our controllers up, making sure everything was configured properly. And it's such a Conan ripoff. It's astonishing.
Yeah.
Greg went and read the...
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
So you were aware that it is just straight up Conan.
Yeah, it's just Conan the Barbarian. Just he's called Rasten.
I'm pretty sure in 1992, Conan was not yet in the public domain.
I'm not sure. But, yeah. It's very much...
Conan's public domain issues are still weird. Like, technically speaking, you could make a Conan comic, and there are people who make Conan comics, but they don't title them Conan, because something specifically about the title Conan makes it incredibly difficult to publish something.
So they're just called, like, The King or The Barbarian?
Yeah, they're called something like that, and then they just have Conan in them. But Undercover Cops is where we're starting.
Interesting. So here we are. We're starting with Undercover Cops, which has a great arcade flyer.
Yeah, I love this manga inspired.
Fine, pencil art work for the background. Kind of cool style on the characters. Mm-hmm. We have a lady character on the team of Undercover Cops, but she's not doing the standard beat 'em up one girl in the crew thing of wearing, like a almost bikini pantsuit.
This is also
anything like that.
Very late 80s, early 90s manga. Like, this is very Akira, very like you said, the line work, but also just like the weird cityscape and like the intense amount of detail in like all these weird monsters and stuff. It was pretty good.
Yeah. So it's a game about undercover cops, we assume, but probably some kind of weird I don't know.
I mean, it takes place in the future.
Yeah, it looks like it's got some it's the name Undercover Cops would easily lend itself to a super generic beat 'em up. Yeah. And I don't necessarily think that's what we're getting. Gameplay wise, who knows? But I think we'll get some flavor. Maybe. Or maybe not. There's only, as I often say, one way to find it. So, without further ado, Let's fire up the old multiple arcade machine emulator. The revelations about Sonic Blastman did solve one mystery for me, which is why when you open Sonic Blastman in MAME, you get the warning message, impossible to emulate controls.
I mean, impossible is a bold stance. I feel like you gotta really try.
Yeah, so I guess, weird thing about Undercover Cops, which we're about to dive into, is that Greg discovered this just before. So good thing
Yeah, just when Googling the plot.
Apparently, there are significant gameplay differences between the Japanese and world versions of the game. So I guess we're going to start with the Japanese version and maybe...
Yeah, it sounds like the Japanese version is at least the more complicated game.
Yeah.
It seems to have more going on.
We have the very common MAME warning of screen flipping not being supported in cocktail mode. Fortunately, I have not taken my setup to the degree that I have 2 CRTs hooked up for me and Greg to play in cocktail mode.
Oh, that was a very quick warning. AD 2043.
It is the future, but barely.
Yeah, 19 years from now.
Okay, there's no sound here.
Yeah, we're just getting a dusty room. Some people speaking Japanese.
These are the criminals, I would assume. Zan Takahara, codename Lightning Slusher, but I bet it's supposed to be Slasher.
Native place, Japan, birthday, 2011.
177 centimeters, 78 kilograms. Oh man, I've seen the poster for that Tom Selleck movie.
City Sweeper 19. Matt Gables.
Yeah, codename Fireball Crusher. When I first looked, I only saw Ball Crusher, and I was like, huh. Okay.
He's from the USA. He was born in 2018. He's
2018.
195 centimeters tall. Oh, wow. That is a scantily clad lady.
Boom, boom, boom. How's the audio for the folks at home?
Codename Blue Gale Revenger.
Looks like I could bring it up some.
She was born in 2021. Oh, during the height of
No,
COVID.
not bad. All right, let me know if I've just ruined it.
Her weight and her BMI are secret.
Oh man, I do not like that. I understand why they do it, and in real life, if a woman was like, "Hey, I have body dysmorphia, could you not announce my fighting weight when I come down?" I'd be like, "Okay, that's understandable." But when you're imposing that decision on a fictional character, and you're saying like, maybe it's too loud now.
Enter the City Sweeper.
All right, now it's back where it was before.
This is a lot of build. Look at that. Undercover Cops. All right.
Okay, well, they've really they've got me invested in the world.
Throw in a few credits.
All right.
And let's go.
Let's go. I'll be Rosa to start.
Nope, I have no joystick control.
No joystick control is happening. Okay, so this is something we need to look into. It does have that look, doesn't it? Oh no. Hat switch you.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Something's gone horribly wrong.
We'll probably have to restart this.
So,
Hold on.
let's exit the game. So this obviously happened. Okay, Greg, here's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
We're going to unplug our joysticks.
Okay.
Because I bet this happened. We plugged them in, we configured them, then we realized we had them on the wrong input setting, even though there hadn't been any problems. Fix the input setting, and I bet that's what it is. So,
Okay, so plug
I
yours
will plug
back in first.
so that I become joystick 1.
Joystick 2. And I'm back on the internet.
This could absolutely be the plot of a direct-to-TV movie starring Lance Hendrickson. Lance Hendrickson. I agree with that. Okay, hold on. So we're gonna have to. It's gonna be a multi-step process here. We're temporarily not able to see the folks at home, so hang tight. Okay, there. It's back to acknowledging the right things. Let's make sure it does for you as well, Greg. Put up on your thing. It worked. Everything's working.
Okay.
No, there are no other steps.
It's a 2-button control?
It is indeed 2-button control.
Well, we don't need to watch this.
Reset us to 0 quarters.
Oh, alright. That's just me. I'll start as Rosa.
Oh no. I accidentally chose Zan.
Team Jaws. Well, yeah, I guess that's these guys. Oh, okay.
Okay, transparency emulation issues. Ooh, I like the feel. Really intense music too.
Oh, I've got a butt. I'm doing a hip attack as my flying move.
They call that in professional wrestling a hip attack.
They sure do.
When you run at someone and then hit them with your butt. I guess because they feel like it sounds silly. Ooh, nice combo. Dude spurted up some blood.
Nice! She is a wrestler, essentially. Look at this.
Oh, who has been killed by all 3 of those things? I think this is a factoid, or a fact I knew. Bill Paxton. Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, I got a throw.
What an unconventional lady character design.
Yeah.
She's almost dressed like Cody from Final Fight. I approve of this. And not because I think, oh man, look at the skeletons on the...
Yeah, they're being picked clean.
This is like we're clearly in some kind of dystopia, but it's an interesting dystopia.
Well, you know, like America or something.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, sorry.
That's alright.
You were in there.
Hitomi from Dead or Alive.
Oh my god.
I can't call her to mind.
She's muscled.
Nice.
Look at this.
Yeah, I really like her design.
Oh, it keeps getting shorter. Every time I hit somebody with it, it gets slightly shorter.
That's
clever. This is great.
I like the characters move a little slower than a lot of the beat'em-ups we've played lately. And I like it. It feels weightier. We got some throws. But of course we do.
Check.
You've got all kinds of stars. I wonder what that is. I've only got 1. 2.
We got a dash attack too. We got a dash, and then we can attack too.
Oh, this guy's blocking all my attacks.
Oh, he did something.
It does kind of have that Double Dragon the movie. Do you mean Double... There's Double Dragon the movie, the game, right?
Double Dragon the movie, the game?
No, Double Dragon... I'm not sure if they made a game of that. But I remember the movie. Not that I've, I don't know if I've ever even seen it. But they did go for the dystopia feel.
They did try for that, yeah, which is the original plot of Double Dragon.
Yeah.
Hey, fish!
Oh, sweet.
Good hit!
Oh, it's a throwing thing.
It's a throw.
Oh, but then I picked up a become
mouse?
temporarily invincible thing. People living under the bridge. Or at least doing drugs. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm enjoying this so far.
I'm enjoying this.
The music is intense.
It is.
Sometimes.
Oh, he's got extendo.
I can barely even call the lyrics to Under the Bridge to mind properly without thinking of the Bedrock Anthem that I read out. A song I heard many, many, many times before I ever heard Under the Bridge as a kid. Sufficiently so that I didn't even, I was surprised when it turned out that Under the Bridge and I don't even remember the name of the other one. Give it away now. I was surprised to learn those were 2 separate songs. Oh, this guy was a horrifying robot all along. Or, rather, he looks kind of horrifying now that he's broken. Ha! Me and Barney, Lord of Water Buffalo. There's a handshake everybody's gotta know. How come Graham Koopa always gotta run the whole show? Ah, what a great tune. I could be contributing to this one. I got busy trying to show off to Cedric that I know the words to a weird Al song.
Oh, look! On the wall, you can see how the compactors, how close the compactor is to coming down.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Cool.
That's great.
Assessment day.
Oh, these are all the different people we killed.
Showing us everyone beat up.
Yeah. You killed the boss, so you won't pull it out on that one.
Kind of like the golden snitch though. I didn't feel like I was pulling my weight up till then. That's cool. That's cool.
Bloody Goddess.
Is that the target?
That's the target.
We're after the bloody goddess. It's kind of interesting. It feels like civilization is still more developed than I'd drink a bloody goddess. Feels like civilization is more developed than like Mad Max here. But
so
the enemies are total Mad Max type goons.
So we've got a...
Let me know in the Discord what it is once you've invented it.
We've got to hit both buttons and it depletes our health.
But we have...
Only if we hit it.
The gimmick move that depletes your health and the press the button to watch an animation and clear the screen are both, as you know, not really options I'm fond of. When we could instead have like another move that's just part of our moveset. I have never really been an innovator of drinks. I once made an absolutely disgusting drink out of milk, creme de banane, and some third thing. It was kind of good, but it felt wrong. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was just it was a bit much. Alcoholic banana milk.
Alcoholic banana milk. I mean, I had a friend who once made a white Russian, but with Monster Energy drink mixed in.
Huh.
And he called it an abomination.
I do like to make, I can't remember, some bar around here had it and they were calling it monkeys. I don't know, it had a monkey gimmick name. But it was a white Russian, but with creme de banane instead of vodka.
Okay.
So it's Kahlua, creme de banane, and cream. It was good. Oh, it was so good.
Okay, what do you think of these ladies?
They're weird. They're really weird. Like,
Why are they
their behavior is strange. Like, are they supposed to be like... Oh, whoops. What am I getting hit with? Are they like a sexy variation on the Chinese hopping vampire thing?
Well, there's a red version of them. Are they wearing... Yes, they are wearing, like, underwear.
Yeah, they're in their underwear. And they're ripped up shirts.
Yeah, they've got like...
really weird. They have like cool moves. They have like vaguely monkey character-esque moves. Alright, looks like I'll be Matt. The ball crusher. Huh. Yeah, his default move is indeed a low punch.
Oh shoot, is that me?
Into just rough looking headbutts.
Alright, well, I will...
Boom, boom, boom. You gotta slap her. You gotta slap her when you get the chance.
There you go.
Or hit her with the giant jumping pile driver thing.
Nice. Good weapon to have in this fight.
Oh no, I threw it. Oh, I guess because he was dead.
That or he like ran away.
Weird, a screen transition to... Oh, damn it. I lost a life for that. In the arcade, they did the Battletoads in Battle Maniacs. Floor collapses, you lose a life game. That's actually... Like, we're not spending real quarters, but I would have been real pissed. There wasn't even like a clear warning it was going to happen the first time.
You gotta fight them in this direction, man. They fall right off the stage.
Yeah, I suppose.
Oh, they're purple now. There's something very satisfying about just hucking them off.
Yeah.
Oh shit! He can hug me!
Oh man, Matt went down already. The big slow guys are never my, the ones I... No, it's not like I can have fun with them, but they're never the ones that I click with the best. I almost lost a second Matt life to falling off the edge. I would have been furious.
Collect the chicks!
Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you were saying something about the ones that are up here, dangling their feet down at us in their bikini bottoms, doing their crazy kick over the head move. It's a bizarre enemy design.
It is. They're also very, like, big, if you actually...
They what?
They're, like, large, if you actually look at them in terms of size compared to us.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. Matt, we hardly knew ye. Well, I'll be Rosa. Rosa. Rosa.
No!
Yeah, absolutely sucks to have falling off the cliff as a frequent death in stage 2 here.
Yeah, he wasn't dead. We just fended him off. Yes, that's what you gotta do. Keep him at a distance.
I'm trying to think. There are places where you can fall into the sewer and take some damage.
What, in the Teenage
Turtles
Mutant
beat them
Ninja
upside their bottomless
Yes.
pit deaths.
There are, yeah, you fall into the... who turned off the lights?
Ah, but that's not a death. You lose some health. Yeah, there aren't no games that do it, but I feel like it's never a good idea. I forgive it in Double Dragon 2 because it was for the Nintendo Entertainment System. I feel like I understand why they felt like they needed to. Franso Wars this is an eccentric character design.
Sure is.
She has a clam. Is that supposed to be a monster face, or is that like her belt buckle is a big clam? And like, why is her belt's like a weight belt girdle thing around the waist or something? Very strange character.
Oh.
Oh, she's slowing us down. That is very much... I'm not that familiar with Tank Girl, but that is definitely the feel I'm getting here.
Yeah.
Like a goofy apocalypse. Or a zany. Maybe zany is the better word than goofy. I don't know. I don't know what the crying thing is about. Ooh, what was that? That was weird.
What?
Whatever you were doing to it.
I was just...
Yeah, that thing might just make more visual sense when you're doing it to a smaller person and it looks like
You
you're
were just
dragging them.
squeezing her. Assessment tag! Yeah, I got that one.
Well done.
Okay.
Oh, cool. You earn health back and an extra life and stuff.
Yeah.
Mogura Lians.
Okay. He's a
Ah.
old man.
This was the difference that Greg read about. Apparently, for whatever reason, when they made the game international, they were like, these mole men need to be like the other enemies and take more than one hit. Maybe it's because they didn't want them to explode. Like, I don't know. But there's no reason that changing the number of hits they take would necessarily change the death animation. Oh, we can see a clear difference in character strength. In the you punch the barricade once and destroy it.
Alright.
Nice. That was a well-justified use of the splat move. Oh, cool. These are the mole men that remember their innate advantage is being able to tunnel quickly under the ground. The stupid mole men who are like, ha, surprise! Now I'm on the same level as you. Fighting without my natural advantages. Good soundtrack.
Yeah, we've got multiple air moves depending on what. I think it's just hitting the direction.
Let's see. I do have Standing Still, which is a very cool. I like the animation on that swooping up kick.
Yeah.
And then I've got Butt Move.
Wow, jeez. Let's tell you when you're on the right axis with these ones. Holy hell.
There's a like limited dash.
Yeah.
I can't tell if it's an attack or if it's. Oh no.
You can do an
it's
attack
not,
as part of it.
but I can go into it.
Yeah. Okay, come on now. Stop that. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, I gotta actually mash the button to pull it all the way in. That's fine.
Now, what's cool about this is also... Oh, mine's also long. There we go. Is that it shrinks every time you hit somebody with it. So it gets slightly shorter.
You're breaking off little bits of it.
Which
Get
I
up.
really like.
Get
I
up.
think that's great. Oh, no, okay. Oh, he's resting.
Yeah. Three in one blow. Twice in a row.
Yeah.
Boom.
Like that man who killed those giants.
Yep.
Is that a Jack? Yeah, that was Jack the Giant Killer, yeah? I feel like that was Jack.
Yeah. At least specifically in the Mickey Mouse telling of the tale.
There's a great comic called Fables, which you should get secondhand and not support the creator. But before that creator ruined himself.
Did you say great comic book Fable? Like Fable is the great comic book you're talking about?
Yeah, it's called Fables.
Fables, yeah.
Yeah.
Bill Willingham.
Bill Willingham. Would not support. Oh shoot! The
Is
metal
this-
ones are bombs.
Hold on. What specific reason are we not supporting Bill Willingham?
His huge Christo-fascist beliefs.
Okay. I was gonna say, if it's just about, like, specifically support of Israel, the whole Fables thing is supposed to be it's one of those, you'd only read the metaphor this way if you already had the views.
Yeah.
But we're supposed to read about the Fables and be like, oh yeah, Israel should be allowed to do whatever they want.
Yeah. Watch out for these moles. They will get you. Even though they're little. They love
Whoa.
the mole men.
I got them with my... Well, it's high risk because I'm almost out of health, but I took a bunch of...
I don't think it will kill you.
No, but I mean, it just left me very lonely. Feels like we might fight a witch. Or a witch doctor. Or just a giant mole man.
I mean,
A giant mole man witch doctor. Mogurians.
And the comic, though, is great, I think. Gets a little...
I fell
it
off of it at
loses
some
it.
point,
Yeah,
but...
Oh, we're both
Well, who do you want to go to now?
I'll go back to Rose.
I'll go
I've
back
been
to
everywhere.
Zan.
Ooh, shoot.
What happened there?
I got him with the hip attack, but his explosions were still going off.
Ah.
Shoot. Oh, no.
Oops.
Yeah, that was, I mean...
I wasn't trying to get him with throw, so I wasn't expecting. Also, I would have showed it clear.
Man, that was really... Damn! The fact that he explodes when he comes in and out of the ground is really...
Frustrating.
limiting. Yeah.
It's a good defensive maneuver.
Okay, he can't also have a gun. Come on. But I just brought up Fables because in that they have a character called Jack who is just every Jack.
Yeah.
And is great.
Yeah,
Great. They also have there was a large... Jack eventually got his own spin-off comic. And there's a large part of that comic where there's a belief, it's unclear if how popular your story is actually taunts you with more power or not. But it definitely seems to have some impact on you. And one of the things he does is he makes... Not only... All the Jack stories are already fairly popular. Everyone has heard of, you know, this Jack and that Jack. But he goes ahead and makes the idea that all those Jacks are the same guy a popular concept.
Yeah.
By making a movie like trilogy about Jack.
Nice. But yeah, Fables is apparently supposed to be like an allegory about Israel. Yeah. In the same way, I guess, that we're supposed to read Attack on Titan and be like, well, I don't know if Japan really committed
any war
atrocities against Korea.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see how you would ever get that out of the narrative without being told that it's what the author believes. And maybe he doesn't even, maybe he's a good artist and he's not just trying to have that.
Well, there's some stuff later on that seems pretty one-for-one, but it's like a side thing. It's not, like you say, it's not really the narrative. Like, it's not what any of the characters are fighting for. Like,
no, like there are themes that would harken your mind to all sorts of things about World War II.
Yeah.
But not in a way where you would be like, yeah, you can have comfort in this.
For sakes, God. Hang on the ground for a minute. Oh, we're running out of time.
Yeah. I don't know what happens when we run out of time. Do we just have to go home? No more continues?
I guess so. I don't know if we can do it.
I don't know what you mean by I guess so. I actually would bet against that being what happens.
Oh,
we just got time back when I gamed over. So probably we just lose a life. Well, I'm going to get this guy and I'm not going to lose another life in the course of doing it. Boom! Planted him face down on the ground, and then he died. Suffocation.
Yeah, suffocation.
Buried deep in the ground.
Fable's also famous because that show Once Upon a Time 100% just stole the concept.
Oh, utterly.
Like, definitely. Literally, they had a TV show lined up on ABC, and then ABC was like, actually, we're not going to do a TV show. And I think Bill Willingham was like, okay, whatever, you don't have to do a TV show, we'll make a TV show somewhere else. And they're like, yeah. And then like the next year, they came out with Once Upon a Time. This game is pretty good.
Welcome. Yeah, it's not like, it's not setting the world on fire with its combat, but the combat is fine. And I really like the graphics and the music. The aesthetics are winning me over here. Like, I like the character designs. I like the kind of... It's colorful, but it's muted, the palette. I like the walking animations.
Oh,
you know, we got some, like, especially my guy, the big slow guy. But these characters, they lumber.
Yeah, even the girl is kind of like, she's a beefy girl.
Yeah, she is not your atypically powerful waif or your sex bot. And listen, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with either of those character types.
No,
but it's just notable.
She is not.
It's nice when you're like, oh hey, it's a woman, but she doesn't fit into one of the very few boxes the genre ever has thus far offered a woman to be.
This guy. He's outside O'Brien's pub.
Just literally our oh, sorry, I got you.
You got me. Get him. There you go.
Punch him once. Oh, good. More. I was hoping he'd drop some steak or something. I got a extra life, actually. Which is good. Because that guy careened right for me. I do have a kip-up kick. I don't know if every character does. I haven't been paying attention with the other ones. If you mash the button when you're getting up, do you do an attack?
No.
Yes?
No.
Sweet. Well then, Matt. Oh, Matt. Damn it. This part is a little bit longer than it needs to be. And I say this as a well-known, huge fan of the original Nacza Corporation, which has an extended dudes drive at you on motorbikes and you try to kick them off sequence.
There we go.
It's not this extended though.
No, this is very extended.
And also, you kick them off once and they're defeated. Because that's what it would actually be. If you jump kicked a dude right off a motorcycle while he was driving right away.
Ah, shit. Rosa.
God damn.
There we go.
I had 3 lives when that motorcycle thing sequence started. Now I have 1 and it's almost over.
Oh, get the pig! Yeah!
Got a pig! That's a full health piggy.
You ate that whole pig.
Yeah. Jeez.
Just raw.
And alive. It's the still beating heart that really, really restores health.
Oh, shoot.
This is... Oh.
You gotta time it.
Tough thing to times when he waits 5 seconds to do it after he presses the buttons. And these fucking motorcycle dudes are either not moving at all or shooting by. Jeez.
Oh,
Ha.
they're dead.
I refuse to believe, Regodeath, that they would turn this game into Battletoads all of a sudden.
You eat that. I just came in.
That's my coffee and loaf.
Oh, you punched it so it's not as long to start.
Oh.
See that you can see that there's still some left in the ground.
There we go.
Well, there you go. That's how you do it.
Alright, there's only 1 left. No, there's not.
There's many!
It's just now they also have on foot dudes.
God damn. Everyone!
I think the encounter design here could have
Use some
could have
wood.
been tighter. Like every beat 'em up that follows the introduce 1 new enemy type per level likes to get a lot of mileage out of that new enemy. But when it's a dude on a bike, you gotta actually give some thought to how you're employing that character. Oh, did I just take you? No, that was another dude.
That was a dude. Watch out, we get
Oh, I
grenades!
saw the grenades.
Well, I'll take this then.
Oh! And what is in the bloody goddess, your mom?
I mean, it's gotta be a Bloody Mary or something that adds godness to it.
I don't think it's going to be based on what he'd already told us about. But let's... about his concept for the drink.
Watch out for the fire. You can pick it up.
Yep. It's all individual torches. Whoa. With a lot of incendiary. 60-ounce Biving cherry juice, 1 ounce lime juice, 1.5 ounce Saint Germain, 1 ounce raspberry liqueur. That sounds way better than a Bloody Mary. That sounds good.
Whoa. These guys are like on their way to an aerobics class. They also do these scorpion
They're
kicks.
hopping on 1 foot, too.
Do you see the scorpion kicks they keep?
Yeah, where they kick over their heads. Yeah, it's awesome. It's bizarre. Like, I don't get what we're supposed to be getting out of these characters. They're not dominatrixes.
No.
Or
I
dominatrixes.
mean, they're scantily clad.
Yeah, but in a girl next door kind of way.
Yes.
Oh, man. Okay, no, that was all skill failure on my part. He was doing the same move over and over again. And how to counter it was obvious. Having enemies that do, say, a repetitive slide attack before you that you can counter by hopping over it is a good way to wring more mileage out of a lead moveset. Hold on. If I get the grab and press jump first, is there something else going on? Or do I just let go and jump? Never mind. It looks like I just let go and jump. And also I was wasting most of my health. And now I'm dead.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to keep it going with Rosa.
Rosa's good. I like Rosa. Oh.
No.
I will switch over to some back.
Oh yeah, Rosa does a kip up attack.
Oh, it must only happen when there's enemies near you.
Nope, you just have to be mashing. Because it happened for me just now with Rosa when I was not near it. Although also,
Mashing attack.
it might not obviously look like an attack if you were landing in that context. If you're not landing. Huh. Well, my theory about our variable strength is out the door because I was definitely more excited about throwing that at them. Than if it gets smashed out of my hands to blow up at my feet. Bam, 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 bam. Big headbutt. Balbarach. This guy is a goof.
Oh.
At least so far, he's taking crazy damage. Is this because he has a second form?
He had a dragon as a penis. Dragon penis. Is he saying his own name? There you go. Battle bitch.
I don't know what he's saying, to be honest. It could definitely be his own name. The music is not quite relentless. There was one song that was a little bit less like maximum intensity. For the most part, they really just hit a high level.
Oh, I'm out already?
Oh man, my penis is like a dragon. I got the Balbarach.
My penis is like a dragon. It's sleeping for 1,000 years on a pile of gold. It's taken over the home of the dwarves. They dug too deep.
Can only be slain by one who's pure of heart.
There we go. Come on, little bitch.
No, don't game me over, you son of a bitch.
Oh, he's on fire. Get in on this, man.
He doesn't like it. He doesn't like it. Well, now he's dead. We watched him burn, refusing to help him until he was just a skeleton. Well, I did lots of fitness trick. Kenji, Doobie, Brad, Fox, Bennett, Makaku. She got Balbarach. Yeah, the boss is a real golden snitch on this thing.
Yeah. I got 3 health for Zan. Final mission. Uh-oh. He's got a bomb. And he's saying some detailed stuff.
Man. Are we sure that we just need undercover cops on this job? This seems like we could take this up the chain. Okay, now we're in a proper Mad Max wasteland.
Yeah, this is outskirts.
Boom! Oh, sweet. Max's dash move is awesome.
I don't know if I've even seen. It's just a kick. Goddamn. Keep getting lit on fire by these guys. It's no good. Yeah, not a fan. Lit on fire, one of the worst ways to die.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh. Apparently in the American version, Balbarach's name is Conehead. missing the dragon head that he's well known for in his Japanese form.
Where does the fire come from? He just opens his robe and it comes roughly from his crotch area?
There's just a big cone there.
I'd love it if it was not, it was clearly like censoring. Like it was not detailed at all.
Yeah. Yeah, just like a bright blue cone.
Yep.
Single color. No outline.
Ah.
My Achilles heel in this game is definitely the slider guys. I just let them get me again and again and again.
Hey, you gotta jump over them.
But then you can't jump at the baseball bat guys.
No, they'll knock you out of the
There's
air.
layers. You just gotta hit them a lot. Matt's name is Bubba in American version.
I mean, that's not...
We're not gonna play the whole American version, but we're gonna check it out enough to get the flavor. How about motorcycle jerks? No, they're not active yet.
Oh, that sucks.
That really sucks.
I also hear they edited out the lady bad guys entirely.
Huh.
They're not in there.
That's interesting. Because there's certainly plenty of games where they did not do that.
Yeah.
And where the ladies are fairly racy.
It's a great art style.
Yeah, I really like the art style in this game.
From a visual perspective, this is very good.
Ah. The arcade version may or may not have. Because he's looking at the SNES version.
There's a SNES version of this?
Yeah, apparently.
Alright.
Which I'll have to look into and see if it demands inclusion as a separate game. I like this. This is neat. Walking down the dirt cone. Boom, Sam the man. Sliding in play. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Oh, come on! Let me pull it out and everything. Let me pull it out and everything.
Yeah.
There we go. I will say this about the mole men. They're very good at being one-hit people. They make a distinction where it's harder to get a hit on them.
Yeah.
Like it, hold on.
Serious enemies.
Music.
Serious enemy design. It's well done. Oh, he's trying to grab the chick.
I got it.
Good job.
Yeah, this has a lot of meat. This game.
It does.
Ah, shoot. Jetpack guy.
So a jetpack guy's horrible feet.
Well, he's like jetpack mosquito.
Yeah.
Help us shoot.
I don't know. Don't throw the things, Zan.
He's poking you with his horrible blade hands.
Wretched man. Wretched mosquito man.
Wretched little mosquito
Oh no!
man.
He's lost control of his backpack. Oh, of course. This is the next logical step
Yeah. Two at the same
from
time.
fighting two in a row.
Damn. Little big arm. Where's it now?
Ah! Without even seeing what it was, because I was flickering, I got the dash attack off on Mosquito Man. we doing terribly, or are these ones meteor? I feel like I've been getting a lot of hits.
I feel like these guys would be dead by now.
Oh man, they have a quick like behind the back attack. They're doing all kinds of annoying stuff. Can't tell if the game is getting munchy or if I'm getting lazy.
It's getting a little munchier. I don't think it's getting hugely munchy, but it is a munchier game. Do they do damage to you when they're just like poking you?
Oh yeah. Okay, finally. Send 4 at us, and I'm gonna be very upset. Okay,
just 2 more.
2 more. This is
getting that.
This is much like the motorbike guy fiasco. I like that we have a separate entrance for the climbing down the dirt pile level.
Yeah, that
How
is
we
nice.
respawn by sliding in.
God. So annoying.
Yeah, this is... This is not great.
Nice.
This part just
It's not great now.
You've made an enemy that's like challenging but also annoying, but it's to a point where when we defeat it, we feel good. And then you send 2 at the same time, and we're like, okay, well, it's a natural progression. We get it done, we feel good. And then you're like, nah, just do it again. Like now, okay, can we move on?
Okay, hold on. Let them activate.
Not perfect blending to get the communicate when the hill was going to be solid ground. Oh, you got me.
Sorry.
That's alright. You didn't get hit though.
That's
I took it off.
bit. Oh man.
There we go. My revenge on these stupid slider guys. Oh no, never mind. Ha! There we go. Successfully butt hitting once, and then getting slide attack.
Yes. I needed that cake.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, right when the shrimp campy came out. Well, a living shrimp. Again, we eat these things. We just like to feel something die in our mouth.
Yeah. It's like in Old Boy, when the first thing he does after he gets out of the hotel, he goes and eats a live squid.
Great family movie.
It is a family movie in a
Yeah,
sense.
it's a movie about families. Come on, I want to get on this helicopter. I hope we have a helicopter fight. Oh,
Okay. What is
we
it gonna
just
be
taken the
stylized?
helicopter somewhere. Hey, we're in the helicopter. See if we can smash out a window. Oh, no. It's just an open back.
It's a very long
Like an Apache.
helicopter.
Apache. We didn't stay on the bit with the open runway long enough. Didn't get a chance to throw any of these guys. There you go.
Yeah. Although, this game could have taken a lesson from Double Dragon 2 and realized that we should be being sucked right out of this thing.
Well, I think actually the way these copters are designed is specifically so that he doesn't.
Oh, right, of course, because it's open all the way around.
Oh, it's a boss rush, kind of. He's in his half defeated form already. So let's see. Yeah, he's strong like a boss, but I think he's gonna take less hits. Take out.
This first boss is easy because he has no get-up defense. Oh, but the guy you were fighting just slugged me with that. While swinging at you, he got me on the backside.
Yeah, it happens. You get some of Matt's mid-drift when he does a jump. You see that?
Do it again. Yeah. Huh.
Hey, man. Men in the 80s used to dress real slutty.
That's true. Oh, man. This is my nightmare.
Yeah, just an army of slide guys. There we go. Don't get punch happy.
They actually take away the health draining move and it helps to it.
Okay. That works for not spamming them. Oh yeah! Yeah, I didn't even really think about that, but those were concrete pillars deeply embedded in the floor of the
They should be easier to pull out there because they should be going through and at the bottom of the helicopter.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be quite as much resistance. Another one, damn it.
I don't mind reusing this guy in this form as a, like, there we go. Damn.
Well, it's weird because why do they have multiple pre-broken versions of this combat android? Undercover combat.
Matt is a football player. Fully.
Matt is definitely a football player.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh!
Okay. That's
Oh!
both like obviously that's what he should do, and holy shit, man. Like, that's rough. That's rough in a world where this is costing you your actual allowance.
Oh yeah, this is fully my whole week. I'm not playing Centipede at all. It's fully this game. The grenades get a bit of screen slower.
This is kind of fun.
What, just how many there are?
Just putting so many enemies on the screen so that we can... That would be a really interesting sample broiling, Mom. If the RPG series Exile was sampling Undercover Cops by Irem. I mean, or it could just be it is a scream it's out there, like the Wilhelm scream.
Man being eaten alive by a crocodile is what I believe the original Wilhelm scream was first represented. Well, watch out. I think we're probably going to get another robot guy here.
Seems likely. I like that the sun is setting as this level goes on.
Yeah, that is great. This has a lot of great touches to it. Yeah, as I thought.
Oh,
two. Of course.
Late game encounter design is not one of the strengths here. You can fight out of the grab.
Okay, good.
But you gotta waggle. You can't just
waggle.
mash.
Okay. Good to know, good to know. That saved me twice now. There we go.
Oh, good.
Get him when he's poking.
You thinking boss tier? I don't know.
Mid-boss for sure.
I feel like this
See if
could
we
be
can do
mid-boss.
something to really impress us at the end, though.
Yeah, it's the encounters are too repetitive, specifically with the annoying enemies. I don't think I can go boss tier, but it's excellent.
Okay, you got it. And
It's
then
a lot of fun, ton of personality. Once it bothered me less, Cedric, the robot throwing us in the instant death. Once I discovered that the waggle would break us free, then it's like, okay, like that is the move you should be trying to do. This is fun. But it is like, yeah. Kind of just like, really the big thing holding it back. It's just a bit too repetitive. In the genre of beat 'em up. A very repetitive genre to begin with. Yeah, exactly, your mom. It's just like, it's a fun, it adds something because it's not an ability he was using because in the original boss iteration.
Yeah, he didn't.
There isn't a pit there for him to throw you into.
There you go. You gotta watch out because when he's blocking, he gets pushed back.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get that mouse. Yeah.
Hey. Boom! Devoured the mouse.
Yeah, that's my dash attack. Just a kick at the end of a dash. Well,
nice.
it's a sliding kick.
Yeah. Kick is there from the middle of the dash right through to you.
Yeah. Oh, and a Batman. Still not dead. There he is. Oh, and a...
Oh no,
and
variant color. Bugman. Jeez.
He loves that Bugman. And Bugmen love them all.
Oh.
Wow, okay, yeah. I can totally see that.
Yeah.
This has got, especially just the, not even necessarily the art style, but the shading.
Yeah, the palette. The way it's both brightly colorful and yet muted and like faded.
Yeah. Like the gradients.
Metal
they
Slug
use
makes
on
a
the-
lot of sense as a design, as like a character design in mini.
I'm excited for Metal Slug Tactics. I really want to play that.
It's a cool idea.
It is. Love tactics games. Metal Slug has an incredibly distinct art style.
I also don't like how Bugman uses an area that is just slightly wider than the screen.
Yeah. Ow! Yeah, you're right about the encounter designs here.
Yeah.
I finished my bloody goddess.
Would you drink another one? Maybe not right now because it's Tuesday.
That's true. You don't know where your mom is. It could be Wednesday.
Yeah, but you would. Excellent. That's definitely something I'd be interested in. I don't know if we have sunshine me. And for that matter, I know that we don't have any of the other ingredients except lime juice.
My house is I have one random alcoholic beverage in the back of my fridge.
Yeah.
Left over from like 6 months ago. The last time alcoholic beverages were bought in my house.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have like mixers and things.
Boom.
My bloody goddess.
Definitely the horror-themed anime is exactly where my mind went. Okay, is this gonna be it? Can we throw them in this hole? Oh, we gotta stop the nuclear weapon from being discharged through that hole. Which does mean we're probably near the boss.
Well, I mean, I just stopped him by punching him. So that works. Uh-oh. It turns out he was making the sexy ladies.
Oh. Well, that explains it.
That actually explains it. They are just like the weird science lady in outfit, now that I think about it. Wasn't she also wearing essentially panties and a torn up
I cannot remember. But that sounds quite plausible. Oh.
Wait, hold on.
What?
That's Matt.
Is it?
That's an evil version of Matt.
Are there going to be evil versions of all three of us?
Sure are.
He looks like someone specific. But it's not going to come to me.
He's got his moveset.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Bubba.
This is Bubba.
Yeah, this is what Bubba looks like. We're really trading blows here. There you go. Get him
Who does this guy look exactly like?
He does look like somebody. Is it somebody from your life? Ivan Drago?
It's not Drago, but I see what you mean. No, I mean something way more specific, like a video game boss that has this hair, but also like gray or purpley skin. I might be imagining things.
Wow, he takes a beat.
I don't think I am, but what is it from?
Okay. Oh, and then they send the other two at us at the same time. I wonder if it would have started with whoever was not currently playing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if it was me, if it was Rosa and Matt, it would have started with Zan. Okay, if the history of fighting evil doubles in media has taught me anything, we should not be fighting our own evil double.
Yeah.
We should change our doubles.
Well, there's also the lesson of just crouch by the side of the screen and keep mashing the button. But that might only work on Dark Link and Zelda 2.
Have you been in Echoes of Eternity yet?
Echoes of Wisdom? No.
Echoes of Wisdom? Yes,
I haven't. I'm still on Darkest Dungeon 2.
I hear a lot of good things about Echoes of Wisdom.
Yeah, it sounds great. I'm going to have a great time when I play it.
Obviously, no spoilers.
I have not read I've managed to learn almost nothing about this game.
It's incredible. I think people really undersell. Like, because people are like, oh, you know, it's clearly the Link's Awakening. They're reusing assets for a bit of it. But, like, it is such a big... Like, it is way bigger than Link's Awakening in terms of scale.
Yeah, I would hope.
And, like, there's
Link's
so
Awakening
much...
was a Game Boy game.
Well, yeah. But also, like, I just mean in terms of scale of the map.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But it's also so much deeper. Like, there's, like... And why not reuse those assets? That's a great fucking looking game!
Yeah.
I love the there's other games like that too that come out recently. The diorama. Oh.
Dr. Crayborn. Oh, he runs into his own nuclear genetic thing to make himself into...
Oh, yeah, that's
like a horrible mutant.
Holy shit.
Whoa!
Didn't like that.
With an attack phase.
Oh, he's got very little health though. That's funny.
Is it a gimmick of some kind though? No.
No, the gimmick is just... Oh!
Yeah, he's going back in. Well, I don't even get, like, why.
I think it was just like, oh, he was weak at first? I don't know. Yeah, it's true.
Yep. It's very silly. It's a silly complaint. It's misunderstanding why you're supposed to get excited about a game. Play it and have fun.
Yeah. God, I hate his, like, it's like a tortoise. But, like, terrifying.
Yeah, he's definitely, he's awful.
He's got, ooh, oh yeah, that was different. He's got, like, mortars. I like
energy mortars.
Man, this guy reminds
and
me.
He's spamming.
This guy reminds me a lot of 80s Sentai design and just 80s Sentai monster design. You ever seen?
Yeah.
There's a.
I definitely haven't seen it.
But there's one called Bioman that, like, the monsters are all monsters. This is what they all look like. And it's as terrifying as you think.
Cool.
Yeah, because... actually, is it Bioman or is it Changeman? No, it's Bioman. The whole conceit is that they're evil, like, mad scientists. Oh, no, wait! It isn't Bioman. I'm thinking of, Live Man. That's it. Live Man!
Live Man?
Yeah.
Like, alive?
No, like L-I-V.
Yeah, live man.
Oh, yeah. I thought you thought I was saying alive.
No.
No, it's Live Man.
Live man.
There's a great theme song. Live Man! It's very good. But in that one, the whole conceit is that they're all evil, mad scientists. And they all have slightly different ways of creating monsters. Oh, we got him.
We got him. Yeah, that's a meaty game.
That is a meaty game. 834.
And, you know, a little padded towards the end. Final assessment.
Final assessment.
But once again, I assume whichever one of us got the killing blow on the boss there wins.
Well, we're pretty equal on the other
Genji,
side.
Doobie, Magorlian, Brad, Fox, Matka, Makaku, T900, Zan Black, Rosa Black.
I got Craybon. Oh! Oh, it was very close though.
Because there were a lot of bosses there.
Yeah.
Zan and Rosa apparently brothers and sisters, or a couple. I guess maybe we'll find out in the ending cinematic. Based out exactly how celebratory they get.
It was good. Oh, here we go. Oh, well, wait, we can't beat
Yeah,
this.
we're not going to learn anything with the plot. But Max says, hey, do you think we did a good job? And Rosa says, I believe we have done a good job.
We killed a lot of
Husband, what do you think? Or brother, whichever.
people. Whichever you are. Oh,
Okay. Even for the denouement, they really did not let up on the gas with the music.
no. You know what? I'd put that as a solid mid-boss, just because it did drag a little bit.
All mid-boss.
Rosa's fighting because her boyfriend was murdered.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying that, Regada. They're probably brothers then. Brother and sister. Siblings. That's the term I'm looking for.
Oh, he went back to being just an old man.
Okay.
That's good, honestly. Fate worse than death. You have to live the
If
other
that
way.
means there's a cure for the others, then awesome. Alright, and then the jumping police van making its way home. Here's Zan looking real smug.
Yeah, he really is. The facial hair that really does it. Hey. Hey. Yep. This was designed by April. Can I have some more of that? That's it. Thank you. There's Matt. Matt looking way less like a beef, like a beefhead than he was at any point during the game.
Yeah.
The bandages really humanize him. Oh yeah, look at that. She's got bandages too. I like
Rosa
that.
looks significantly more demure
She does.
in end game animation mode. She
Yeah.
does still have her fist taped.
Yes. Character voice, Kiki.
Yeah. Killer aesthetics. Not like the design itself is like not exciting really. Yeah,
It has a bit more of a complicated setup than a lot of
it's a
these.
little post-apocalyptic-y.
But like a lot of the games we play are supposed to be post-apocalyptic-y. This one feels post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, it's got the feel, and it yeah, it's a solid game. I'm content with mid-boss.
Very mindful.
Yeah, mindful means you can get it out of the ground just by tugging up on it consistently.
Oh no!
You can put that. Oh man, what's gonna happen? In Undercover Cops 2.
Presented by Irem.
Well, hey, Irem, good job.
Yeah, this was
It's
good.
fun. It's
I
fun.
like this.
I had a good time. Undercover Cops. Okay, do we check out right now the world version?
Well, we
See
could
what's
check
different?
out the world version for 20 minutes and then call it a night. We're not going to finish another game. We've only got, like, really 15 minutes.
Okay, all right. It's Undercover Cops night. Let's find out in what way.
It's a long game.
Okay. We're going in. Actually, hold on. Take away our quarters.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. We can only do one at a time. Perfect. Okay.
Now we can get some of the sweet, sweet plot.
All right, so Sonic Blast Man, we'll have to wait for next time. Of course, we don't know if we're getting the real plot or a bowdlerized version.
I mean, we're almost definitely getting an altered plot.
Yeah.
Up until fairly recently, most anime dubs were not trying to actually capture what the original characters were saying.
No.
You were kind of lucky if they were trying to capture just like the general's gist of what they were saying.
You know what seems so...
Everyone, the peace of our town is at its worst condition ever.
Oh, so this is not the
I have a suggestion for
criminal
improving
consortium.
it.
This is city council.
It is to have city sweepers clean up the villains. City Sweeper 01.
Cloud.
Lightning Slasher X Karate Master. Born in 2015. And it gives his blood type weirdly. He used to be a karate master and won first prize in the US Championship before one day, while he was trying to protect his girlfriend, he got into a fight and accidentally killed a man with his bare hands.
Holy smokes.
Isn't that a Nicolas Cage film?
Okay.
Isn't that how Nicolas Cage goes to jail in like Con Air?
Possibly.
City Sweeper 19.
And he's
Bubba,
definitely a manslaughterer in Wild at Heart.
ex-pro football player, born 2010.
2018.
2018, sorry. He used to be a football star who had won MVP before, although falsely accused, he was censored for being a dangerous man and was banished from the world of football. Oh, wow.
Even though it's on the record that he was falsely accused?
I mean, you gotta be really dangerous.
A thing I remember from my childhood is watching an episode of Entertainment Tonight with my parents where they were talking about
Flame! Codename Blue Gale Revenge, ex-female vigilante.
Okay, she's 2021, her weight and her...
She used to be the only female vigilante. Thomas, who was her partner and her lover, was killed by villains. She has an excessive hatred of evil.
Excessive. Cool,
Yeah,
Rosa.
you're going a bit too far there.
Nobody likes evil Rosa, but we can learn to get along with it.
Okay, man, let's do it. Let's hire these 3 people to just beat up anyone they want.
Hold on, I haven't voted yet in our municipal elections. Are any of the candidates proposing city sweepers?
No, and also, online voting ends tomorrow.
Yes.
You should maybe check that out.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
And I will be voting at the last possible moment.
I'll probably also be voting tomorrow. Team Jaws, enter City Sweepers. Okay. So far this is... Now I think we're arriving at similar.
Yeah.
So there's no dash attack anymore.
Where's... Okay, my buttons are different. But that's me. It's not... Ooh. But yeah, so we're not allowed to dash anymore.
No, we can dash. There's just no dash attack.
Yeah, that sucks. Weird choice. We do still have the health trainer attack. Alright, I do not think that this game is different enough to warrant much more play.
No.
Like, it's interesting that the mole men are going to take multiple hits when we get to them, but I don't want to even get to them.
No, that would take too long.
Okay, well, then do we check out Sonic Blast Man?
Okay, but we're not going to be able to finish it, Chips.
What time is it?
I would like to go home.
8:42. Okay, you know what? We can do a short one.
Okay. Okay, yeah, sure.
You said you're tired. Sometimes they come up a little short.
They come up a little
That's
short.
just what happens. All right.
All right.
So we're gonna wrap it up, but we're adding another entry to the mid-boss tier. So that's exciting.
Undercover Cops.
Finding out more games that are, hey, pretty cool, pretty cool.
And you know what? One of the parts I really like about this whole thing is what remind me, who was it who brought up the Metal Slug fact?
Your mom.
Your mom. One of the things that your mom brought up is finding the lineages within game designs that have happened over the years. Like, we are really seeing this. We witnessed this genre start pretty shaky, and then get really good really fast, and then go back to being shaky for a while.
I don't know about starting shaky. Like, the earliest beat 'em ups are Nacza Corporation.
Well, I'm talking about the origins of the genre. I'm talking about Kung Fu Master.
Kung Fu Master was a great game. Anyway, we don't need to get this argument. It's totally not germane to our purpose here.
My point is that I like this idea of, like, we're seeing these companies develop and really solidify what they are. Get rid of that.
Yeah. So next time we will play Sonic Blast Man, and we will play Warrior Blade Rastan Saga episode 3. Because we're not doing 2 short ones in a row. No.
Plus, I imagine that these will both be shorter games. That was a long arcade game.
Yeah, that was meaty.
That was very meaty for an arcade.
We played that for at least an hour.
Yeah. And we were not, like, taking our time with it.
No, because you really can't. Like, the pacing in an arcade beat 'em up is largely defined for you.
Yeah.
Not that you couldn't go somewhat faster by doing better, but there's a ceiling on that. Mm-hmm. All right, so yeah, Sonic Blast Man and Warrior Blade Rastan Saga episode 3 coming up. What we can say about Warrior Blade Rastan Saga episode 3 is totally unabashed Conan the Barbarian clone.
Yeah.
In terms of...
Have a good night.
Tone. Yeah, if only.
Agreed.
If they cut the motorcycles in half, we'd be playing Sonic Blast Man right now.
Talking about how it was a long game, if it was a shorter game, I think we would have rated it higher.
Yeah, because, well, the specific way you would make it shorter is by trimming down the specific parts that suck the most.
Yeah, exactly.
Because all the things that were the worst were just going, all right, do that again.
Yeah.
Now do it again. Now do it another time. So Slavish Conan clone.
Yeah.
Looked like it had pretty cool graphics. Not like an eye-popping visual style.
No, not as
but
well as this. But
well executed, sort
competent.
of low fantasy stuff, and it's widescreen. It's on two, like, it's not a widescreen arcade machine. It's 2 televisions right next to each other. So there'll be a line down the middle, but it's pretty big.
And Sonic Blast Man.
Should be cool. And Sonic Blast Man. We'll finally find out who is this guy
who is Sonic Blast Man.
Yeah. And how hard can he punch? If he gets 3 good shots.
Everything I've seen of him so far seems like somebody tried to turn the American version of the Mega Man box art into its own game.
That is what Sonic Blast Man looks like.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. Let's hold on.
Bring that up.
For the sake of the folks at home.
Yeah, there he is.
Sonic Blast Man. It's Mega Man 2 box art brought to life.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Oh, hey, what happened here? Oh, I see what happened.
There he is.
So,
yeah, we'll be hitting up this.
This is where we're going. Where are we going here at 58 Dream Street?
Yeah,
well,
tell me about it.
Come Friday, we'll be playing Friday Night Frosthaven, and we won't be playing the Elemental Cores scenario. Because we beat it at long last after 8 sessions, 7 of which are preserved for posterity on the internet.
Yes.
And 3 attempts. Mm-hmm. And we brought it off in the last attempt, which was especially gratifying because I fucked up in the middle of the last attempt. And so...
You pulled it back.
Yeah. At the end, we needed everything to go right for the last room to work out. And it all went right. And I teleported in, teleported out, saved the day. Felt a lot better about just kind of milling about there in the middle of this area. Mm-hmm. We'll be doing the Outpost phase, the wackiest episodes of Friday Night Frosthaven. The Outpost phase episodes.
Yep.
The least efficient and most crosstalk heavy episodes of Friday Night Frosthaven. From there, on Saturday, we'll be taking off into the far reaches of space once again in Star Control 3.
Oh, nice.
Star Control 3 tries to... it eases people... It takes the assumption that maybe people didn't play or don't remember the intricacies of the plot of Star Control 2.
Yeah.
And so the opening is just a series of your little robot, your ICOM robot being like, we've received indications, because you're supposed to be finding all the colonies of your allies after you've warp traveled through space to an unknown region of space to investigate some problem that's threatening the universe.
Sure, yeah.
But you're all separated now. And then your robot just keeps going. We found a Cyrene colony in this location. And then you go there, and then you have a conversation with the Cyrene where they catch you up on what's new, but also you can be like, could you tell me the entire backstory?
Could you tell me what your whole deal is?
Yeah, and like, could you remind me what role you played in the plot of Star Control 2? The switch from pixel art characters to sort of, I think they're puppets. I think they're digitized puppets with very little puppetry going on. Like, a lot of them, they're like, and then every now and then they go like that.
Good.
None of them try to move their lips in sync with their dialogue, for example.
I'd love it if there was a game where all the graphics were
weird.
just literal puppets.
The new style is interesting.
Yeah.
It's simultaneously interesting, and it's worse than Star Control 2.
Yeah.
And then things are just
Good
randomly like there were moments where like an alien pops up and I'm like, well, who's this now? Even though it told me who I was going to meet, because it's just they look a little bit different. And the dialogue is pretty well written, but it doesn't hit that Star Control 2 tone of goofy cartoon characters in a serious science fiction story.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like it's just trying to be 90s funny while telling you a sci-fi story. Like, the dialogue is longer and is fully voice acted, and so there's a lot more just straight exposition. But all that said, part I enjoyed the most was the final reconnaissance of the day when I met up with the Urquan. Because it's not made clear at the end of Star Control 2 whether you just genocided the Urquan or whether like we're gonna keep with the humanistic themes and like they're gonna become part of the Federation of Worlds or whatever. Mm-hmm. No, they're with us. Oh. And not only are they with us, I found I dug in and got them to like tell me the whole tragic backstory of the Urquan again, and spent a lot more time on their dialogue, and I just thought it was really well done. Like they're scary like monsters that are still like arrogant, except that they have been humbled.
Yeah.
And they're not bitter about it. They're just like, you defeated us and like showed that our doctrine was wrong, and now we're part of your team and we're going to prove ourselves useful. But I really like that part. And then I thought, because it was the Urquan, I was like, okay, we're done with this part. And then at the very end, and then my robot was like, distress signal from the Mycon, and I already met the Mycon. So I was like, oh, something new is going to happen. Went to the Mycon, and they were like complaining about distress, but then there were no dialogue options. And then if you go back again, they're just like, we must make Juffle up. Just back to their normal dialogue.
Yeah.
So nothing really happened there. And then my robot was like, hey, there's a Khmer colony. I was like, all right, the Khmer. All right. So we're starting out next Saturday is what I'm trying to say here. Meeting more of the cast of Star Control 2 and catching up with them. But at this, okay, we haven't met the Supocs, but we've also been told in game that there's actually like, they're missing. So I don't think they're going to be part of this opening string of introductions. And then like, we haven't met the awful commerce heavy metal devil dudes, but they suck and I hope they didn't come. I just hope we didn't bring them. The pigmen whose names I can't remember. I feel like they would join the team. So I'm hoping it's just going to be the Khmer and then we can get down to business. Maybe the Pekunks relatives. Well, we've met the Pekunk.
Yeah.
But the Pekunk and oh man, I'm blanking. But they're cousins. The other bird aliens. They could be there. I guess we'll find out. But I'm really looking forward to it. I'm having fun with the game so far, and I intend to have more. On Sunday, we're back in the Serpent Isle after a very productive Ultima 7 Part 2 Serpent Isle session this weekend when a bunch of stuff happened. I'm going to keep on trying to make stuff happen. Because
nice.
I ended because I ran out of time, not because I was stymied. So there's more to be done as soon as we start. I will say that Ultima 7 Part 2, it's not a purely linear game. Like, for example, I think I've completely skipped what is surely a town story quest in the town of Fawn. Because there was one in Monitor, and then I got to Moonshade and started one. There's got to be one in Fawn, too, that I just haven't done. And I think that probably the game meant for me, expected me to do them in Monitor, Fawn, Moonshade order, because you can walk from Monitor to Fawn in like 2 seconds. You have to do a whole quest to get a boat to get to Moonshade. And then once you're there, you're stuck. So it's not a linear game, but an awful lot of the subsidiary points of its quest are like, and then you got to do this one thing to get this next thing to happen, so that this character will add a dialogue option, so that this character will add a dialogue option, so that you can do this thing, so that you can do this thing. And since, as I mentioned, stuck on Moonshade, it's all just like, oh, okay, this is not a living, breathing world right now where I can do what I want. This is a needle in a haystack hunt for the one thing, which, for example, in one case turned out to be, even though I already knew the apothecary was trying to get blood moss on behalf of the mage lord, and also that he knows where the tunnel or where the secret conveyance is to get to the island of the mad mage. I know all that. The apothecary's back. When I talk to him, I can't bring it up until I talk to the town gossip and ask her about him, which I couldn't do before he was back in town, which wouldn't happen until I spoke to one character who I'd already talked to because he was with us before we came to Moonshade. Had to talk to him again to get him to set up a banquet so the apothecary would come back. But then you still have to talk to the town gossip, even though you already know you want to talk to the apothecary, and get her to be like, I heard a rumor the Mad Mage is his dad, which is not like, I already knew that he knew how to get there without having any inkling of that. So like, I don't love that, but otherwise I'm enjoying the game. And you know, after this we got to play Ultima 8 Pagan and then Ultima 9 Ascension. So I should savor, you know, frustrating but lovable Ultima while it's still with us.
When you still haven't had
I should enjoy it. And then before you know it, folks, it's going to be Tuesday again. And we're going to play Sonic Blast Man! And then Warrior something, Rastan Saga Episode 3.
Yep.
And onwards.
Some combination of those words.
Take us home, Greg.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for sticking around all the way to the end. Please follow us down below or subscribe. James is offering 30 days of conditional love.
Conditional only on you maintaining that subscription.
And remember, until next time, violence. Bye-bye, Cedric. Violence is never the answer, except in video games. Bye-bye.
Take it real easy.